Yo, Thor. Hey there, Adam. Alpha. Alright. Let's get started. Another day, huh? Oh my god. Okay. Hey, Red. Another day, another unfair death. Just gonna watch while I eat my dinner, taking a break during my last run with my friends. Fair enough, fair enough. Gonna listen to Frog Stomp tonight as you suggested. Nice, nice. Well, hope you enjoy it. Just heard like a jangling of like, I don't know, that was a weird sound effect. I've never heard that before. It was like very quiet. Oh, that's weird. If you could change anything about Jak 3, what things would you change? You got 4 hours? Just nerf the beam reflexor.
We have to find those kangaroos.
Like, let's start.
There's one of those buggers. Get it, Jack. You got it. Ooh, nasty. I see another one. Missed it by this much. Hungry, huh? There's another one. One more. Bon appetit. Get him! Get him! Did someone miss their breakfast?
Oh yeah, Kira being sidelined was a stupid. I do not get what the thought process behind that was. I really don't. Remove all the new weapons and encourage a player to use light powers instead. I don't think removing all the new weapons... See, I like the new weapons, it's just like the game never like encourages you to use them well.
You got it. Ooh, nasty.
I think that's more of the The more of the problem is like the enemy placement and the level design than it is just the weapons themselves.
There's the last one. Hungry, huh?
Hey, Rhaegar.
Not bad, blokes. Maybe me food stores will last a little longer now. If Deimos ever gives you a pie,
I just realized how absolutely horrible Cleaver's Australian accent is. Oh my god. I mean, I already knew, but like, wow. Like, that line there was awful. Ah. Dude, I'm getting such good luck here. Oh my god. Wow. Dude, we skipped slow cycles so quick. Holy shit. Maybe a sign for things to come. Let's hope so. Coming from a huge Ashelin stand. Yeah, it's like it's really dumb. It's stupid. Most of the weapons in Jak 3 felt very gimmicky. They weren't balanced properly for Jak 3's sandbox. It's like you can make all the weapons as they are work. It's just the game needs to like, except the beam reflexor really. The game just needs to accommodate that in its enemy placements, its enemy design, and its level design. Is it possible to speedrun Jak 3 Deathless, no major skips? Nah, I'm sure you could. You just wouldn't be able to use any like death warp skips, which means you wouldn't be able to skip. Man, you'd have to do most of Act 1 because you need to do a death warp to skip to the cave mission. Reflexer could have been balanced if they by limiting the ammo, I think, but yeah, I think so. The way Jak 3 works is it like does not encourage switching of weapons, because here's the thing: when you kill an enemy with like the yellow gun, it drops yellow ammo. So there's no encouragement to switch your weapons up because you never run out of ammo. Like if it's like robot enemies, which is most of the game, or dark makers, or just anything that isn't a metalhead, they'll drop ammo. And if you're using the yellow gun, they'll drop yellow ammo most of the time. Metalheads are the only ones that don't drop ammo, they drop dark eco. So I think with the beam reflexor, they could have balanced the ammo. Like, for one thing, don't have that ammo system, it's stupid, because it just encourages you to keep using whatever gun you want. But if like every single bounce of a bullet costs 1 ammo, I think that could have balanced it out. I think that could have balanced it out a bit, because like those bullets bounce a lot. So if that costs you 1 ammo per bounce, you're going to run out of ammo way quicker. But again, you need to have it so the game doesn't reward you with the same ammo you're already using. You need to make sure that that system isn't in place, otherwise it doesn't really matter. What do I think the worst gun is in Jak 3? Worst gun. I gotta say, probably just the fucking Supernova. It costs way too much ammo. The enemies respawn too quickly. I don't know, it's a cool nuke, but like, man, does Jak 3 need any more ultra powerful weapons? I'd much rather use the Peacemaker or combo the mass inverter with something else. As limited as that combo potential is, but Peacemaker is the Rhino of Jack 3, just less OP. Changed my mind. I more think of it as like the BFG than the Rhino. The 4 weapons of Jack 2 were perfect combo. Oh yeah, the combat in Jack 2 is really balanced and it works really well. Yeah, sorry I'm not super keeping up with chat. It's just hard to read the longer comments while racing. How's my volume? Oh, that's pretty good, I think. I think Jack 3's weapon sandbox is the epitome of too much stuff is sometimes a bad thing. Just because you can have a ton of weapons doesn't mean it's good for the sandbox. But here's the thing though, like my point is, they could have made all the weapons fit and work well in the sandbox, but they didn't. That's the problem. I don't think the problem is inherently too much. I think it's just not utilizing it. Like, it's just like there's so many cool abilities and weapons and stuff in this game. Like, this game has like all the components are there to be like an excellent experience mechanically, but like they just don't do anything with it, you know? Like the Dark Jack invisibility power could have been like way better utilized in so many cool scenarios, you know? Like we use it once. Like, come on. I just think, and the implementation of Dark and Light Jack as a whole, I think is a bit not great. Like, I've never been a fan of like needing to have like collect Dark Eco to go Dark, because it's like, well, there's plenty of levels where there is no Dark Eco, so you don't have the opportunity to go Dark.
Go to the next artifact, Jack.
Give me one sec.
We got another item.
Oh, good. Yeah, imagine the game actually like having stealth missions. Like that would have been so cool, especially in like the Dark Maker ship, you know? Like wow, that would have been wicked. Like not just like you don't just jump on board, lay waste to them all and escape. Like you have to infiltrate the ship. That would have been so cool. Maybe like, I'm just getting so many cool ideas. Man, who needs Jack 4? We need Jack 3 retold. It's the same with Light Jack. Like, aside from the healing power, who uses Light Jack for anything? You know? Aside from the like the few instances where it makes you use the wings. Like all the powers are so cool. Like the stream guys, but they don't use them.
We got the last one.
Yeah, instead of Yeah, well, instead of using the mech, why don't we like have some stealth missions on there? Like, Jesus.
The storm's getting worse. Almost there.
Cool. Jack stealth missions sound like such a fun idea. I mean, like, of course, there is the possibility that they'd botch those and that'd be not fun as well, but, like, come on. It could have been really cool.
On your monk. Get set. Ride. See ya, monk boy.
Oh, boy. Eh.
There's the finish line.
Jack 2 and 3 achieved the impossible. They made mech sections tedious. What's my best attempt in this Deathless run? So we nearly made it to the end of Act 2. And we died. Got to the we got to the mission where you need to go to the Marauder stronghold in the middle of the desert. And I fell in the water on the way there. So love the channel, by the way, in the archive. Thank you very much. Jack X Deathless is like totally impossible. If we're doing it the way that we're doing it here with Jack 3, where we reset the game every time we die. So like I've had the idea of just resetting like if I die during a race, I'll just reset the race until I beat it without dying. I think that's much more feasible. But I don't know if we'll do it next. One of the things that make collecting Dark Light Eco interesting would have been to be able to convert the color decode that's in the ammo. Ooh, that could have been really cool, actually. Used to think Jack 2 Renegade and Jack 3 Wastelander were the final mixed versions of Jack 2 and 3. Then I realized that's European titles. Yeah, Jack 3 is not called Jack 3 Wastelander anywhere, so... Like, I think, like, maybe that was, like... Because, like, I've seen, like, really old forum posts from, like, 2004 calling it that. So, like, maybe, like, magazines used to call it that as, like an early name for the game or something like that. But, yeah, it was never called Wastelander. Maybe Wastelander was the only concept that got scrapped before release. Yeah, maybe. It's just I haven't actually seen anything calling it that. Like, no, like, concept art or early design documents. I haven't seen it called that, so... I wouldn't legit expect you to do Jack X Deathless. Guaranteed somewhere out there will, though. Yeah, I don't think it's possible at all. Like, doing it like this, but... Reckon having a skill tree that lets you organically improve Dark Light Jack abilities and have you invest in one over the other would have been a cool idea. It would kind of go against the whole point of the game, whereas like him gaining the light powers is to like balance out the darkness, so it's like he has to learn to control both. It would kind of like take away from that message if you could just focus on one or the other, you know? Imagine you saying Jack 3 was the worst and easiest in the series and the devs making Jack 4 pure cancer. Whoa, no. Okay. Cool. True, I don't know, I just feel like Dark and Light Jack, as is, are just gimmicks with little depths to them. Yeah, I get that as well, like, but again, it's just all about implementation. Like, the powers themselves work well, I think. For the most part. I just think, like, the game didn't make you utilize them well. Plus, like, I think, like, just how, like, the powers, like, the forms themselves are implemented could have been better. Like, again, I don't want to have to collect a bunch of Dark Eco to do anything. Because there's plenty of levels where there's no Dark Eco. And it's like, if there's, like, a specific puzzle or platforming challenge that needs you to use Dark or Light Jack, they have to put a vent there because, you know, you might not have enough in the tank. That's not good level design or game design, you know? Like, if a game requires you to use a certain ability, but, like, you don't have that ability, and they're just like, oh, well, here's a vent, get full. That's not good design, I don't think. It feels like Dark and Light Jack aren't organically part of your moveset then, you know? Do like to make Jack 2 so hard, since I heard people say 1 was too easy, so the devs just made the definition of be careful what you wish for, yeah. Ooh. Love the concept, don't get me wrong. I've just been left wanting when it comes to their implement. Yeah. What if focusing on one dark or light, it's like a karma thing, like Infamous? Yeah, again, that would just take away from... That would literally be the exact same thing. It would take away from, like, the whole message of it, you know? You live with the dark and light. You need to have a balance of both, you know? Because think of it this way. Think of it this way. The first Jack game, it's like pure light, you know? Like, Jack is like such a happy-go-lucky kid. He's being, you know, he's playing the hero, you know? Saving the world. Jack 2 is nothing but fucking darkness. It is nothing but darkness. It's a fucking bleak, depressing fucking game. And it's just, like, it is such an angry game, you know? And rightfully so. And then Jack 3 is the harmonization of both. Learning to overcome your darkness and balance it out with the light. Not to prioritize one over the other, but learning how to harmonize them. Bet Jack Jack listens to MCR, yeah. It's funny. I don't think I've ever come to this section of the arena to finish the fight. I don't think I've ever come here. I'm off. Might tune into the stream. Okay, sorry. See you later, Red. Sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. Could have been better implemented for sure. I think the true purpose of the eco and the mystery behind it was actually on the cutting room floor. I don't know. I just think they didn't like think it through well enough, like the implementation of both of them. Let's go. Hey there, Sapphic. If you guys could like the stream if you haven't already, I really appreciate that. I mean, where else are you gonna get your biting Jack 3 commentary about how it's secretly the worst thing in the world? Hey man, glad you're back. Hey there, Jeffrey. So, Jack 3 did 9/11. So like, the furthest we got last night after we first died was fucking end of temple after the volcano, and we died on the way back. So it's like, ever get your housing situation squared away? Wow, I guess you haven't been here in a while. Hey, no, my life kind of just fell apart like completely. I'm still living with my parents. Candace and I aren't together anymore. Yeah, I'm kind of just trying to make the best of everything.
You need to get closer, Jack. Come here, you crazy lizard. Wahoo! Hang on.
Cool. Been a hot second, homie. Wondered what happened to you because I loved your videos. Yeah, my videos just like kind of just, not great this year. But look forward to next month. You're gonna see some good stuff. Trust me. Not sure if you know what Jack Month is, but I've been working real hard on organizing that and making content for that. So some good stuff on the horizon. Trust me. And streaming's back, so I've been having a lot of fun doing this lately as well. I say fun. I'm miserable doing this challenge. But it's good to stream again. Where am I going? Keep your head up, man. Things get better. It just takes time to get to the point. I know. I have good days. I have bad days. But
Get it closer.
it's fine. It's fine.
Come get Papa.
What isn't fine is this fucking mission.
Go, baby, go.
Cool. Hope you're good, bro. Thank you. I'm fine for the most part. But, go ahead and sum again. Last stream, I remember, was Jack 2 no guns. Oh, wow. That was so long ago. Man, you missed me doing Jack 2 Deathless. Man. Fuck, we're at 25 deaths. Jesus Christ. Last night sucked. Jack 3 with the only Jack 2's guns. I'll do you one better. I already beat the game with no guns. Now for Jack 3, the journey back deathless. One day. We'll do it. Maybe. That game's glitchy as fuck. But we'll definitely play it on stream. I feel really bad because, like, we joke about it a lot, but, like, not many people have played it. Like, I don't think. I think most people have just seen my review, but they haven't played it for themselves. Which is a shame, because they're missing out on so much. What's my favorite weapon mod? and mission in Jak 3. My favorite weapon is probably the arc wielder. I think it's just sick as hell. My favorite mission in Jak 3. That's... Ooh. That's hard. I really don't know. I'll tell you what, this probably isn't my favorite, but a standout one for me is the mission where you have to rescue the wastelanders in the desert. And then there's a boss fight at the end of it. I think that's a really cool mission. Not only because, like, I love the driving in the desert, but, like, just culminating that boss fight and then having to race all the way back, it's cool as hell. I think it's a good one. Probably not my favorite, but it's fun. Alright, we're gonna crash here. Cool. Wish they released the Ratchet trilogy on the PS4 like they did with Jak so I could play it on the 5, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I would have much rather they didn't release Jak on the PS4 because it plays like crap. I would have rather they like either did a good job or just waited to release it on PS5, to be honest. Like if they couldn't get it working good on PS4, I'd rather they just not release it. Oh, my frame's dropping. Oh boy. Are we good? Okay, I haven't had a problem with my frames dropping in ages. Fuck. God damn it. You're not wrong. I feel like it looked better on the 3 as well as being... Oh yeah, it did look better on PS3 because they actually like remastered the textures and stuff. And it did run better for sure. Are we stable now? I should probably turn my mic up a tad. Okay, we seem stable. Well, that was crap, but we seem okay now. Oh yeah, and the Vita. You know, I think a challenge run for us one day will just be playing through the games casually on Vita. That'll be a challenge. Yeah, the remasters weren't perfect, but they were a lot better than the PS4 ones. Like, I keep saying, like, I think the PS2 version is the definitive way to play the games, but, like, PS3 is second best. Nothing compares to the frame rate of Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. Jesus Christ, it runs at like 9 frames a second on Vita. Jesus. Ah, I see. Back to the pain. Yep. So we don't die in the fucking lava again with the leaper. Crazy Q-Force.
Ooh, that leaper lizard could come in handy.
I don't know why this crate is here. Imagine leaving the game on accidentally having Jack off a cliff while sleeping and Jack slowly moves towards the edge and dies. I mean, that's what happens on PS4. Gonna be in the future someone asks, hey man, why don't you like Jack 3? People ask me that all the time and I give them like 3 hours of just like rambling thoughts of just like, missed potential, short development cycle, beam reflexor. Five ammo here, stateside. About to hit the hay. Glad you're doing alright. Looking forward to future videos. Not hear me. Alright, thanks for coming, Jeffrey. And, thank you. Hope you have a good night. This door doesn't go anywhere. Oh, yeah. What is this platform doing here? This fucking button? Like, what? Stupid game. Could benefit, but could benefit from the dynamic combat / environmental music. I missed that a lot in Jack 3. I guess I could have, but I honestly like think the way Jack 3 handles the music is pretty good. Like the songs are really good. I think it's a similar problem to Doom Eternal. The combat is just too fast paced. Oh my god, no, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Just not fond of the driving, the minigames, the lack of balance. I like the driving, don't like the minigames, and yes, lack of balance sucks. Bro, my frames. That needs to be on a meme on the channel. Oh my god, I hate you. Ah! Can we stay consistent, please? That'd be nice. I swear, like, once a day, my, like, internet just has to shit itself for some reason. Well, I don't know if it's my internet or if it's my computer, because, like, just, like, restarting my laptop, like, fixes it. Okay. Oh my... Fuck this game. You stopped watching these streams last time I joined. You also died in this tube section. That time was bullshit, because I fell through the fucking thing. This time it was just... Still bullshit, but... I hate this game. You can probably tell that I've played this level a couple times. You know what? I think Naughty Dog should reward me my suffering by giving us Jack 4 after I beat this Deathless. I think that's good enough compensation. Anything less is unacceptable. I like how the death potential is actually way higher in Jak 3 than 2 because this game is fucking busted. Zeke has developed a strong, stable relationship with this level. Out of obligation, it pays my bills. Literally. Yeah. Oh, he's right there. Jak 2 Deathless sounds like deep hell. No, Jak 2 Deathless was fine. Because, like, it was pretty much all down to my skill. This one I have to be skillful and hope the game doesn't want to fuck me over out of nowhere.
We have to find those kangaroo rats. There's one of those buggers. Get it, Jack. Get him! Get him! Did someone miss their breakfast? There's another one! So appetit! I see another one.
What do you guys think? How many attempts do you think this is going to take me? We're already at fucking 26.
Come on, Jack. Ah, you missed him.
Oh my god.
Did someone miss their breakfast?
I've got the counter right there in the corner. It says 26.
There's the last one. Missed it by this much. One more. Bon appetit.
Not bad, blokes. Maybe me food stores will last a little longer now. If Deimos ever gives you a pass to leave the city, I'll let you take one of me rides for a spin. See you around, newbies.
Whenever this game feels like you've had enough, aka never apparently. Man, after I got that such good RNG in this last attempt, for nothing. Now I've only got a single double so far. Ah. Oh. Hey, Martian. Check my Discord. Jack 2 and 3 give me vibes in how the original Zelda was versus Zelda 2, whereas the first game is skill and perseverance, and Zelda 2 is hard as nails, yeah. General. Do you mean mine or the Jack month one? Because I'm pretty sure I did see what you guys were talking about. Yeah, I did see that. So I couldn't get a sooner. Today was whack. Power out, followed by thunderstorm. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's all good, man. Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, I did see that. Gotta go, it's 4 AM for me. See ya. Alright, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. He's heading a tad due to sweat, but I'm doing good to be honest. Well, that's good. Is it harder because it's not as polished, or because it's actually a higher difficulty curve? I think it's just harder because it's not as polished. Yeah, no, Jak 2. Yeah, like, Jak 2's difficulty, like, is fair. I think. I mean, I beat the game without dying. Only took me 17 attempts. What were most of those attempts, actually? Just trying to think. Jetboard related. Okay. maybe some of Jak 2's deaths were from lack of polish. Yeah, there's much more insta-kills in this game. A lot more, failure states.
Let's do this.
But I don't think this game is harder than Jak 2. Aerial race. I only died there once, I think. Got stuck in Jak 2 a lot more than I did in Jak 3. Yeah. I think Jak 3 is an easier game, but like the reason Deathless is so much harder in this game is because this game isn't as well designed or polished. Like, so many of my deaths have come from the fucking Baby Leapers one, because the control on the Baby Leapers is stupid as hell. Like, the acceleration and the momentum of your turning is really dumb. And that's the only mission that uses it. Definitely added a lot more platforming in this one compared to 2, and it wasn't implemented as well as 1. I don't know, is there really more platforming in this one compared to 2? I don't think there is. Hey there, Beta. Gotta go, feel very tired even though I've only been up for like 5 hours. Okay, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Platforming in this game is way more linear. Even 2 was a tad more open with the levels. Yeah, you can keep on coming back to. Yeah, like, in general, this game is a lot more linear than 1 and 2. Like, there's a lot of levels in this game you can't revisit. Like, you can't revisit the Eco Mine. You can't go back to certain parts of the Monk Temple. Whereas Jak 2, the only place you can't revisit is the Metalhead Nest. Why are my lights all the way back there? What are you doing, game? God. Like the stream, boys. Yeah, listen to him. He knows what he's talking about. Jak 2 seemed to have a lot more variety in terms of the individual missions, or maybe that's just me. No, in terms of variety, Jak 3 definitely trumps it out. but the variety isn't like always good because a lot of the variety is just like not well executed.
We got an artifact. Cool.
I might have to like pause the stream for a bit in a sec.
We got another item. Go to the next artifact, Jack.
Yeah, that's the thing with Jack too. It's like revisiting the levels. Like it was good because like every time you went to a new level, like every time you went back to a level, you opened up a new path. So you weren't creating so many more new levels. You just created like one level and sectioned off parts of it, so you can come back to them later. I think it worked really well. Jack 3 is way more linear. Like, I guess you do that with a monk temple. You go to different sections every time, which is cool. It's like the only level I can think of that actually does that, actually. Yeah, it literally is. It's the only level in the game that actually does that.
Great. More jump. We got the last one.
To be fair, I think Jack 3 has a lot more diverse locations, but was it really worth it? I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to gauge if the trade-off is worth it. See, you know what? I don't think it was, because the levels we ended up getting feel a bit half-baked. I just think of the sewers, like literally. Every time I just think of the sewers. Not only the stupid as hell level design that I complained about in that video, but also just the enemy placements. Like, none of it was engaging. I think if they just like fine-tuned some, like a handful of like really good levels, and had more missions that actually took place in like the hub worlds, you know?
Almost there.
Like we have like only a small handful of missions that take place in Spargus. This next one being one of them. Alright, I'm just gonna... I'll be back in 1 sec. Just give me a minute. Alright, where was I? Jack 3 bad. I think that was what we're talking about. It's the only thing we talk about.
On your monk. Get set. Right.
Hey there, Hamish.
Move aside, domehead.
You know, I actually can't wait until we can just do like some casual playthroughs of 2 and 3 doing 100%. Because some of the side missions in this game are actually really fun. There are no other games after all. You know, it's funny, like, Jak 3 is obviously much better than The Lost Frontier, but you notice how we barely ever bring up The Lost Frontier and, like, bitch about it and everything? I genuinely think it's because, like, Jak 3 is much more worth critiquing because it is a good game, but, like, it just could have been better, you know? Whereas The Lost Frontier is a bad game that could have been better. So, like, there is obviously a lot of discussion on both ends, but, like, I think we care about Jak 3 a lot more for it to be better, you know? That's why we bitch about it so much, because that's how much we love it.
There's the finish line.
So far, Jak 1 Deathless was the best, would probably remain the best too. I did not like doing that challenge. Honestly, I think Jak 2 Deathless was the most fun. Jak 1 Deathless was just like, ugh, you know, like, the game was short, and it didn't take me very long to do Deathless. But, whenever I did die and I had to, like, start from the start again, I was like, fucking hell, it's like, it's just so samey, you know? Like, just doing the same thing. Whereas, like, because it's just a collectathon, you know? So, like, having to repeat it over and over and over again like that, it really got to me. Whereas, like, these two, like, there's a lot more variety in the missions. Even though this one still fucking sucks ass. Like to do Deathless. Zeke states the obvious, part 1997. Would bring up TLF more if it wasn't generally hated so much by the community. I mean, fair. But I mean, like, we barely bring up The Lost Frontier to critique it, whereas we bring up Jak 3 all the time to critique it. Yeah, because we can see all the ways 3 can improve, and we know the issues could have been fixed with more time and focus. And 3 is still pretty good, yeah. Whereas The Lost Frontier is like, man, this is just flawed to the core. Like, we just gotta rethink all of it, you know? Yeah. Whoa, boy. Okay, that was scary. How is Daxter PSP? Worth it or not? Really good. It's a good game. Definitely play it. Can I get out here? I can. I think TLF has a lot of good ideas, but I don't think could have been as it could have been good considering circumstances. Yeah. Like, again, like, yeah, it has good ideas, but like, I think it's just like too much to go over when critiquing it. Whereas Jak 3, it's like the building blocks for a good game are right here. I honestly think rather Cortex does Crash better than TLF does Jak. True. Wrath of Cortex isn't that bad. I think again, like lack of focus, and just general sameness is the biggest problems with Wrath of Cortex. Like the core like platforming in Wrath of Cortex is fun. And it plays pretty well. I mean, Jak 3 came out a year after 2, which is insane. Need more time, and instead they rushed it. Like, it is pretty fucking crazy. Like, they managed to put, like, make this much of a game in only a year. It is crazy. But, again, it's just not as polished or as focused. Still looks amazing. It's still good. It's amazing. It's still as good as it is. All things considered. Yeah, for sure, for sure. No, it's a hot take, but I'm not in my own popular opinions. I don't know if that's a hot take. Like, I totally agree. No, Jak 3 bad boycott Sony. Yeah, fucking like 15 years later. 16 years later. Jesus Christ. Is it? Oh, I don't know how to math. No, it's 17. Oh my god, I'm so old. No, we're gonna try something a little different. We're gonna go to this one. What do people think of changing the eco from picking up eco and Jak and Dax to the guns? Does anyone wish they put a bit more eco throughout the games? I don't know. I like the implementation of the guns with, and how they explain it in the lore with eco. Like, I think Dark and Light Jak is a suitable substitution for colored eco. Like, as eco powers, but I just wish their implementation was a bit better. Like, I do think, like, in Jak 1, using eco was pretty situational. But the levels were built around that. Whereas Jak 2 and 3, they're a lot more open. So, you need to, like, accommodate for that. I did like Dark Jak in 3, though. The Dark Blast is great fun. Also, ragdolling the baddies. Oh, yeah, the Dark Strike. Yeah. See, I like that they finally, like, had an environmental puzzle for Dark Jak, but it's like fucking, again, if they want to, like, put those in the level that are mandatory for you to, like, use, they have to put a fucking eco vent right next to it, which is bad design. Also, it's so annoying because, like, literally every single instance where you need to use that power, the game, like, puts a tutorial on screen like, hey, dumb fuck, don't forget you can do this move, even though you did it literally 2 seconds ago.
Almost there.
Best mission in the game. Let's
This
go.
one's mad. Ride him, Morin. Get closer. Come here, you crazy lizard. Whoa. Easy, boy. Get it closer. Come here, you crazy lizard. Ah!
Oh my god. If I crashed into that fucking lizard, holy shit. Flavor works every time. Definitely has never failed yet. Yep, definitely not. Let's check something real quick. Oh, interesting. So next week, so we've still got another week before Jack Month, like to be able to stream on this channel. Oh, that's interesting. I love the physics engine in this game.
We have to find those kangaroos.
So you guys want to play Dark Cloud?
There's one of those buggers. Get it, Jack. You got it. Ooh, nasty. Get him! Get him! So close. One more. Bon appetit.
Have you finished the challenge before the end of the year? I don't think I will, in all honesty. Because all next month I'm going to be streaming for Jack Month. And I'm not going to be attempting this challenge. So that only leaves December. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it.
Did someone miss their breakfast? I see another one. Hungry, huh?
I didn't realize Daxter was making that face.
Come on, Jack. You got it. Ooh, nasty. Here's the last one. We got them all. Anybody else hungry?
Not bad, blokes. Maybe me food stores will last a little longer now. If Pamos ever gives you a pass to leave the city, I'll let you take one of me rides for a spin. See you around, newbies.
Sick, skip slow cycle. Seeing all those floating precursor orbs don't get collected makes me nervous. I can't fucking... No, that's good enough. The reason I exploded was because on the very bottom center of the car and the top center of the car, there's these like spots where like if it gets hit, it'll just automatically explode. And that's exactly what happened. If I got out of the car like a second before, like if I got out of the car before it hit the rocks, it wouldn't have exploded. So I gotta make sure to get out the fucking car. Hope you finish the challenge ASAP. The less time going insane because of this, the better. You're telling me. I just want to do the Jack 1 dark mode. Give me $80, please. Like, dark mode's gonna be fun and stupid as hell. I haven't played Jack 1 in forever. Dark mode, bad win. No, fucking game. Yeah, Super Chat does use PayPal. I'm fairly certain. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep doing this. Yeah, I got on torn. I'm gonna have to check that in a sec. Thank you very much. Fuck. Ah, no, no, no. Oh my god, no, don't do this to me. Oh. Golden Taunt with the 46 euros. Thank you so much. You know what, you were right. I'd used all my PayPal money still on my account. I really appreciate that. You got it like literally right on 400. Thank you for giving me a break from this hellhole. We're gonna have to do that next week. Next weekend, we're doing dark mode. Straight up. We're doing it. We won't, like, we will finish it that week. Like, we're not gonna, like, have it as a multi-week thing. We're gonna finish it in those 2 days. We'll do it. Thank you so much, my guy. No. Oh, man. Dark mode's gonna be fun. I think you guys are gonna like dark mode. Yeah, thank you so much. That... It's gonna be good to have another... You know what? We're already gonna be having another break from this bullshit because we're gonna be taking a break over Jack month, but we're getting an early break, so thank you so much.
We got another item.
Jack 1 edgy mode. Had to do it. I never gave you something back for your awesome videos. I appreciate that so much. Thank you very much.
All right, more precursor crap.
Who knows? We might just start it tonight if this game fucks me off if this game fucks me off too much. Might just start dark mode tonight. Then again, I gotta make the thumbnail and everything for it, so maybe not. Maybe I will wait. Dude. Eh.
Famous had better be happy. We got the last one. It's getting hard to see. The storm's getting worse. Almost there.
Oh. Okay.
On your monk, get set, ride! Keep going! There's the finish line!
Cool. Gonna try and platinum this and 2 and 1 on my PS4 soon because I love Playing these as a kid, however, 3 was my favorite. Nice, nice. They are fun to platinum. I do find getting 100% in these games pretty fun. Jak 2 is the hardest 100% though. This one's pretty fun to 100%. What's this? We're using the sand shark now. Oh boy, we're shooting some dinosaurs. Haven't done this before. I feel like 2 is going to be harder for me to plat. 1 and 3 will be easy because you still get trophies while cheats are active for some reason. Oh, so you're going to do it with debug mode. I mean, you can still do it. Oh wait, cheats. Oh, you mean like... You can still get the platinum with cheats enabled in Jak 2. Like in the secrets menu. Still don't know why my PS4 version of Jak 3 seems to be glitched. I didn't get the last orb trophy, but I collected all after getting first half through debug mode. First... yeah, I'm not really sure. Hey, there you go. How are we doing? Actually, I just beat Jak 3 about an hour and a half ago before seeing you live. Oh, nice, nice. Eh. See, Ton has proven his epithet? I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, we'll be doing dark mode next week. Just before Jak month starts, so that's pretty cool. Daxter should have had more solo missions, agree or disagree? I wish solo missions were a bit better. So, if there was to be more of them, I'd want them to be good. Or better. I mean, they're okay in Jak 3. I enjoy playing as Daxter, but they didn't really do anything with him other than just monkey bars, you know? And that stupid fucking slide in the volcano. God damn it. Fuck! No! Camera! Cool. Jak 2 was impossible for me to get platinum. I only got 1 and 3. I would say Jak 2 is the hardest to platinum. You got to do all those races, and those races can be pretty tough. But I don't know, I find it fun. Basically Michael Bay cinematography for a moment. Hate that slow-mo. I think it's cool, but like, man, I just kept going and going, and it's like, dude, I need to see where my car is. Always wish there were metalheads roaming around in the wasteland instead of the marauders. Core told us about wastelands and the metalhead, but we only see them in some missions. It's really sad. Yeah, it is really dumb. Like, it'd be cool if like there was some sort of currency system here in the wasteland. Like, you kill a certain amount of metalheads in the desert and you can trade it for like precursor orbs for upgrades and stuff. Like, that would have been cool. I thought Daxter was lackluster when I played him in 3, and I wish they had added more, or at least made a 4th Jack. More Daxter missions in Jack 3, or a new Jack game. Which one? Yeah, kind of like the crystals in Ratchet 2. Yeah, that would have been cool. But like, instead of just like being on a single planet, and that's the whole planet, make it like part of the hub world that you're fucking in, you know? Would have been sick. In Jack 2 have the hardest difficulty. Yeah, I'd say it's the hardest of the 3. Really hoping they remake / remaster Jack trilogy. What they did with the Crash Bandicoot series remake was amazing. Yeah, I'd want them to do something a bit more than just like straight up remake it like that, because the Crash Insane trilogy was pretty much just like a graphics overhaul with like it was like rebuilt from the ground up, but like they didn't really change anything, you know. I think doing something like Final Fantasy VII Remake for Jack would be really, really cool. Because these games already look and play amazing. They don't really need that graphical overhaul. What platform am I playing on? I'm on PS2. It's the best way to play the games. Dax just needs his gear from his own game for all the other Jack games. That'd be cool. Something like a Destroy All Humans remake. I haven't actually played that, so I don't know how different it is from the original. Fucking... game. You know, it's 4:45 AM. Yes, still up, but I did play. Well, welcome. Okay, between Dark and Light Jack, which do you prefer? I just bought Destroy All Humans 1 and 2, and they still look the same on PS4. Didn't buy the remake. Okay, I haven't actually played Destroy All Humans. Dark or Light Jack? I like Dark Jack better. I think he's cooler. Like just as like a concept, I think. I think Dark Jack's cooler, but like, in terms of like implementation or gameplay, I don't know. They're both kind of underused. Should be more to Spargus, like more zones instead of just 2. I suppose, but like just more to do in it, you know? Like you know, like the arena battles in Ratchet and Clank, like that was going to be in Jak 3 in the arena, but they cut it. That would have been cool. Like if they made them more interesting than what we've already got, but like, come on. Supernova, Peacemaker, best weapon in the game. No, I don't think Supernova's the best weapon in the game. I think it's probably the worst, to be honest. More responsive controls, new gameplay mechanics that add a gameplay to the lead missions, better graphics, and the voice acting and music. Same as the original, to maintain what was great. I'd want them to, like, kind of just change up a lot. I'd want them to, like, reimagine the games, instead of just, like, give them, like, a big overhaul, you know? That would include, like, changes to the story. Not, like, massive changes or anything, but, like, additions and more explanation on Jak 3's part. Basically, I just want Jak 3 to be better. 1 and 2 are already pretty good. They definitely could be improved, but...
Almost there.
Forgot those 9 cents. Oh no.
Drive up to him. Come here, you crazy lizard. Ride him, orange lightning. Ride.
Also, why is this like this area here? It's like cool and mysterious, but it's literally only used for this mission. It's like the worst in the game.
Almost there. You're mine. Wow. Yahoo! Yes.
I think it's the location of the city before Spargus was settled. Yeah, but like I think that too. But we're never told. Like we're not told about anything about what this could be.
Get closer.
The only thing that we actually
Hello.
no.
Slow
Ugh. Only thing we do with this fucking area is this stupid mission, and it sucks. Right. Okay, let's not crash this stupid fucking thing this time. It's decent for me. I like the needle gun. I like the bounce bullets that made the launcher and the supernova was clearing top platform of the stage aero boss fight. Oh yeah, yeah. When I was a kid, I used to mess around here a ton. Looks like an old village. Yeah, it's a cool area. Like I really love it. But like, damn, like what is this? Like, could you like use it for a mission or two? Like maybe like in that like a similar mission to the one where you gotta rescue the wastelanders in the storm. Maybe like there's another one similar to that, and one of the wastelanders is caught up in that area, and then like we get ambushed by marauders, and we have to like fight our way through that town. Like that's cool. I just came up with that on the fly. Right. Fuck. Still like the idea of Golem still being alive, preserved in the dark eco, and returning in Jak 4. Could have been cool. But I don't know though, like, they weren't the best villains. Like, it could have been cool. But I don't really know. You know, I've had like a lot of thoughts about like Golem returning, and I always thought like it would have been like, if they did return, it'd be way more menacing and like, I think scary if it was just Gol that returned. Like, I don't know, Maya was never really menacing. I think it was just her voice, to be honest. The bounce. But Gol was always kind of menacing with like, his voice was always, you know, pretty scary. But like, if they brought him back, it was just Gol. And he was like super like ultra powerful thanks to Dark Eco. And it's just like, you can only speculate what happened to Maya, you know, if Maya didn't come back. I think that could have like led to some pretty dark shit, you know. Like if Golem like if Golem or just Gol returned, I'd want them to like make it like pretty fucking dark, you know. Because, like, it would be, like, a revenge story instead of, like, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna destroy the world, like the villains were in the trilogy. Gol returning would be, like, revenge on Jak and Daxter. So it would be, like, a real personal, like, acts of evil, you know? And that's the, like, the real heavy, dark stuff that I think Jak 4 would be really cool at doing. But and then my fucking fan theory turns into like Kingdom Hearts level of hype. Yeah, I've had some cool ideas for like a new story. I don't think I'm ready to share them though. I'll catch up with your comments in just a sec, guys. I'm sorry. Cool. Always thought these ruins spooky, like even the Marauders don't come here. It's like, is it a sacred time or something? Don't know. Gold killed Maya was like, how to get that powerful, you know? How about a what if scenario where Praxis survived Core's attack after faking his death? As like a hypothetical, I would want it in a new game. And Gold could kill off Kira instead of the game devs doing it by making her irrelevant in Jack 3. Wait, do you think I could... Nah. That'd be cool doing a video one day on my Jack 4 story when you feel ready. I actually was thinking of doing it on Xenobyte's channel. Because he used to do that sort of stuff. Like, he'd have people come on and tell their Jack 4 stories. I'd want to do it on his channel and talk with those guys. I think that'd be really fun. But I want to, like, develop it a bit more first. Like I've got, like, cool ideas, but, like, I need, like, a way to link them together. You know? They're kind of just scattered at the moment.
Ooh, that leaper lizard could come in handy.
You know, it never bothered me having underused sites in the wasteland. Makes the area richer and more mysterious, and I did love the mystery. Me too. There are some really cool areas in the wasteland that is just like, huh, what is this? What is it used for? And I love it. But at the same time, that whole town area is like, it's too like big and significant to just be like, huh, I think I could have done something with it, you know? My Jack fanfic goal returned and was in a giant Darkmaker precursor robot. God, I love God so much. As far as explanations go, well, Core was drooling about devouring they used to do. Marauders keeping their distance from the dead town was also a nice touch, whether intentional or not. And you know what also, it's like you could just explain it with the fact that the Metalhead nest is right next to that town. Again, like, there's a Metalhead nest in the desert. Like, we go there for a couple missions, but like, we never like know the significance of there being a nest there. Like, is that where the wasteland Metalheads come from? Because there isn't really any, like, aside from the centipedes, there's no real like nasty Metalheads in there. It's kind of just like little creatures. I've learnt for this section, just play it smooth. Don't overcorrect or anything like that. Because that's how I kept falling off in that area. Love to know what happened to the other eco sages, yeah. I always wonder, are the 500 years in the future enough for the world to change so much that giant eco-silo completely disappeared underground, or am I missing something? So first of all, it's actually 300 years in the future between Jack 1 and 2. The way I've always interpreted it is that when the metalheads arrived to Jack's world, because they weren't here before Jack opened the rift, like Jack let the metalheads into the world. The way I interpreted it was like the metalheads just fucking destroyed the world. Like, it's alluded to that, like, Haven City is, like, the last, like, habitable place on the planet. But that's obviously not the case because of Spargus and Crass City. But maybe that's either just propaganda from the Baron to, like, keep people there. Or, like, that's just what they thought because they hadn't found anything else. Because, like, where the Metalheads started the invasion is so close to Haven that they never like traveled far enough to find any other civilization, you know? That's just a theory. Right. Can we not die here, please? Like, fuck me. Okay. Fucking seriously? Oh. Okay. Fuck this game. I'm gonna run out of characters in this fucking description, aren't I? Dark mode. I don't know, man. You know what? Yeah. We'll do dark mode. We're gonna stop playing Jack 3. We're gonna switch to Jack 1. We're gonna do the challenge mode that was just hit with our donation goal instead, because I need a break. This is does that sound good to you guys? Check Discord. Like, does that sound okay for you guys? Because if you don't want me to change, I can stick to this. Check this. Sounds good. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm... Oh, no, I gotta make a thumbnail. Release a break from Jack 3. Too true. Okay, check back here in maybe like 20 minutes. You know what? Well, we will get dark mode set up so I can get an image to make a thumbnail. Should I? You know what? I got a better idea. You guys will see the thumbnail. All right. I'll just put the disc in. Okay. Report back here in maybe like 10 to 15 or 20 minutes. If you're in my Discord, I'll ping you guys again. Yeah, I'll see you soon. No, the thumbnail will be great, trust me. Okay. Check Discord again. Wait, what? PS2? Can you read my game? Okay, good. Yeah. Check back soon. Okay, bye.